Welcome back, everybody, to Adventures in Sports, and today I'm going to be revealing my top 10 favorite Major League Baseball teams and also going through the reasoning and explanations to every single one, so make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video. Alright guys, so before we get into this top 10 list, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment if you like these types of videos. So let's get right into it. So at number 10, we got the Red Sox. And I don't have a huge connection to the Red Sox. Like, I don't love them or like root for them, but I also don't mind them. So that's why they're number 10 on my list. They're just kind of an in-between team for me. And that's kind of similar to a lot of teams that didn't make this list. But as far as players go, I do kind of like Michael Chavis. He's, of course, the guy that hit the home run after that little kid announced his name. But yeah, he's a good young player, and I like him. But yeah, and coming in at number 9, we got the Padres. And the Padres are another team where I don't love them, but I don't hate them either. I like them for a couple of their players. I like Joey Lucchesi and also Fernando Tatis Jr. I think a lot of people like those two players, especially Tatis. And they just also got guys like Kirby Yates who are just dominant all the time and just really fun players to watch. And you may be wondering why I didn't say Manny Machado. But if you guys didn't know, I really do not like Manny Machado. I think he's a jerk. He's overrated, and yeah, I don't like him, and that's the end of the story. For number 8, we got the Rays, and kind of like the Padres, I like the Rays for a couple of their players. I like Blake Snell and Austin Meadows. I like Austin Meadows specifically. I just think he's going to be really good someday. I invested in some of his rookie cards, and I really like to watch him. He's a fun young player. And I also kind of like the Rays too because they kind of get overshadowed by the Yankees and Red Sox. And yeah, they get covered up by those two players, or those two teams a lot, I think, but they still succeed. Like last year, they were in the wild card game. So yeah, that's why I like the Rays. That's why they're number 8 on my list. And for number 7, we got the Diamondbacks. And so the story behind the Diamondbacks is I vacation in Arizona every year, and I've seen some Diamondbacks games during spring training, and that's my main connection to them. But I also used to like to watch Paul Goldschmidt play for them, but now that he's on the Cardinals, I don't watch him a whole lot. But now I really enjoy watching on their team. Ketel Marte, who is so underrated. Nobody ever talks about Marte. Like, he was the starting second baseman for the National League in the All-Star game last year, and he hardly gets any attention. So yeah, I like him. And yeah, I go to Arizona every year, and I like it there. So that's why I like the Diamondbacks. Number 6, we got the Braves. And similar to a lot of these teams on this list, I don't have a huge reason why I like the Braves. It's basically because of their players. I love Freddie Freeman, and I like to watch him play. And I also used to really like Chipper Jones when he was playing. I was a huge fan of Freddie Freeman and Chipper Jones. They're such a good combo. But now that they got Ronald Acuna and also Ozzie Albies, it's so much better. Ronald Acuna is another player that's going to be a superstar, and I think Ozzie Albies is underrated too. I think he's just as good as Ronald Acuna. So that's why I like the Braves. And getting into the top 5 part of the list, and at number 5, we got the Angels. And the Angels are a team that I think are probably on the top 10 favorite list of any baseball fan. I don't know how you can not like watching the Angels. They got Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, and now this year they're going to have Anthony Rendon. So if you just happen to come across an Angels game that's on, I don't know how you don't watch it. I know I do. Like, because you're guaranteed some action. And if it's not on the offensive side, you can watch Shohei Ohtani pitch. So the Angels are stacked, and they're a really fun team to watch. So that's why they're number 5 on my list. Coming in at number 4, we got the Twins. And for the Twins, so I actually do have a connection to them. I do have family in Minnesota that are Twins fans, so when we go over there, we talk about the Twins a little bit, and they're also kind of an underrated team. They do have a good team. I know they got Josh Donaldson this year. It's a good addition, and they're from the Midwest, and I'm also from the Midwest, so kind of like a Midwest alliance, and they're not in my main team's league, so I don't have a problem if they do well and win games. So yeah, I do root for the Twins sometimes. And number 3, we got the Blue Jays, and I don't know why, but I love the Blue Jays. I don't know if it's because they're from Canada, they got amazing young stars, I just don't know. But yeah, the Blue Jays for the next few years are going to be fun to watch. Yeah, they got Bo Bichette, Vladdy Jr., and Kevin Biggio. That's just a few of the young players that are super fun to watch. Vladdy Jr. just hitting dingers like nothing. And yeah, they're from Canada too, so who doesn't like Canada? But yeah, Blue Jays number 3 on my list. I really enjoy them. And we're getting to the top 2 now, guys. Coming at number 2, you got the Mariners. So just like the Twins, I have family in Seattle, and they love the Mariners, and so I have a little soft spot for the Mariners too. I love Ken Griffey Jr. I love watching highlights of him and collecting his cards. He is one of my favorite players from the 90s and 2000s. I think he's got the greatest swing out of anybody who's ever played. And yeah, I've seen the Mariners play a couple times. I saw them last year play and 2 years ago. And yeah, again, they're not in my team's division or league, so I don't mind if they win or do well. And now for the number 1 team. This is my all-time favorite team. I know every baseball fan, or every sports fan for that matter, has their number 1 team, and this is mine. Coming in at number 1, my favorite Major League Baseball team, the Milwaukee Brewers. Yes, the Brewers are my favorite team, and I am a huge Brewers fan. I love them. I watch as many games as I can. I root for them no matter what. I am a diehard fan. There's just nothing that will ever change that. I will always be a huge Brewers fan. And yeah, now they got a really good team in, like, they got Ryan Braun, Lorenzo Cain, Christian Yelich, obviously, and they got one good rookie now that debuted last year, and I think is going to be a stud, superstar from now on, Keston Hiura. I love him. I'm investing in his rookie cards. If you guys haven't seen the mail day where I got a Keston Hiura first Bowman card, make sure you guys go check that video out. I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, the Brewers are my number 1 team. I will always be a Brewers fan. They're my favorite team. And yeah, I'm a diehard fan. So that concludes my top 10 Major League Baseball team list. Guys, comment below if you like these types of videos where I do top 10. And also subscribe if you're new here, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys go check out my other videos, and we'll see you next time.